them to pull it off.
Could be. On the other hand, I'm seeing something.
Holy moly!
Infinity side that really intrigues. That's a J. Murray Doom, isn't it?
That is. That is.
Doom? Hello? If you pull off
that is what you
the right way, you are an
That is what you sound like.
Huh. Oxygen-rich atmosphere.
Yeah, he is going mid. All right.
Let's party!
Thank God, Doom is literally unkillable. +1 armor added to him. Who knows how long he's been begging for that extra armor. Now he has
That
it.
is what you sound like.
But Doom mid, I have to say, this is my first time ever I see it, so I'm intrigued. I'm interested. But I think it just makes Quinn's lane a lot better.
probably.
Then we got...
Like, I am not familiar with the matchup at all. That's something I'm gonna get out of the way. I don't want to Doom first like either. I do imagine though that
30 seconds till Jit goes ham in the dollar store, Morty.
and because Quinn's never actually going to blade is just
Mandy might just die here. That's first blood. That's for Lelis.
That is what you sound like.
Trying to go with the voice line baits here, but first blood for Quincy Crew does mean Prada is able to get one of the bounty runes.
line is absolutely infuriating. Bok line wishes they had a TI.
I mean, we've just been going on with I mean, I still haven't completed the Grand Magus level for Ale. But I love the voice line from the second one, where we just go "ai," because you know the kick W, you have like the "ahi." It just keeps spamming "ai." Yeah, I know my humor's bad. Now I want to see how this Batrider face void lane should go. Nyx does make it a bit harder, but he started off with Mana Burn. So he wants to shut down the Batrider from spamming Napalm and basically just live in this lane as much as he can. There's 4 mangoes though, and Void is gonna have to like really carefully look at when does he jump and where does he jump to, because the cooldown is long. There's no way he can get rid of those stacks.
Well, most of the time we're just walking it off.
Yeah. SVG is making it hard for Benjas too, because that mana burn really hurts. There's a fissure wall. Noir will just jump over it. He also finds a path behind the old side shop. Talking about old stuff, what do you think about Snapfire's new E? The little shredder now dropping armor, and I think they've actually fixed it. So Little Shredder used to still have the old tooltip that it reduces the attack speed, but it doesn't actually do that anymore.
Right. Attack speed slow, mostly stages, but armor scales.
Yeah, the reduced armor is very big. I feel like it just feels a lot better, but you can't reduce the attack speed on towers. You can't really reduce the attack speed of someone who's like hitting at range or at melee even. But I think the minus armor is just really good. If you do the right combination, something that like in laning stage, for example, you can make some really big moves. It's a big mana cost though. It's 90. That's like almost the same as when we talked about like the Abaddon Shield, how many times you can actually cast it during the lane.
Yeah, you're going to get spree out.
Either you go more mono regen or just simply more regen for yourself. Just go for extra mangoes and a clarity. This mid lane matchup, which I was looking at a moment ago, Void Spirit finds a kill, but he's also gonna die to the tower. No, he doesn't use a fairy fire. He's cool. He's cool.
I've been looking at that for a while, and yeah, that the second level in Scorched Earth affected Blade instead. It's very clear to me it did not happen.
Yeah.
I think his levels up, but you want to be a power is because can't do that, then the other heroes.
Yep. Well, at least he can bully Quinn almost all the way to get a kill because there's no rune here. And nice little juke. Something that you can always pull off with a Void Spirit if you just keep spamming the right circles.
Kimura gets his double.
Benja's got some unwanted company here. Noir and SVG able to deny 2 of those creeps from Benjaz. Raykill is looking for another rotation towards mid with this DD Doom. Hits very hard. But one thing I wanted to note out is the no, not the net worth, but wait, hang on, SVG. He's actually fine. There's no more mana left. Okay, Mandy's down, however, at the same time. But the CS department, it's a triple lead for Quincy Girl.
No. That's definitely something.
Kill. Ooh, another bash maybe. Gets the bounty rune at least. Bar still got 15 seconds for the jump. Shaker might be safe. SVG, no more mana. No stick charges.
Triple lead is a big issue. Losing all 3. I think especially Benjaz. Assassin. Fact that
Radiant just fortified their structures. You know what I'm talking about?
that right now you should probably set up this. Get some waves. You don't need to suffer this lane any longer than you have to. And Quinn's here.
Yep, this is the first rotation from the Void. Might be enough for the Bat Rider kill. Just needs to get the spells on point, and he will. If the Bat managed to somehow dodge the Dissimilate, that could have let him live for just a bit longer. It's very hard to dodge it.
I would like the opinion of a professional play-by-play here. If both a Void Spirit and a Faced Void in game, what do you...
I mean, if it comes to play-by-play, you would literally just talk about Void and Void.
Okay.
You do have to... It's difficult, but because you still have to, like, cover it. It depends what's the other stuff that's happening, but Doom used on Void, so the Void Spirit's been doomed up. Raykill is on the high ground, but a nice stun from SVG. Not going to be enough to save his teammate from for a deny. But at least they get the kill in the Shaker first before going down. But Jamari lives through it. Just like Moo, he's building it to the drums. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, 2 very low Infinity Esports heroes. Andy blinks into the trees. Afraid to move his courier out because they are hunting.
Not have the start at all. Kill for Jamari.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A bit of light in the dark. Why is this game very...
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Definitely going to be damage coming out. He's building into a high...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He's going to have the time to get away with it because his anti-mage didn't exactly stop.
While Benja is getting punished by SVG and Quinn, so SVG was he was just chilling around him. Quinn just shows up for the kill. While bottom, MSS dives out. Lelis is still under the tower, though. Prada dropping his armor. Raykill goes for the stun, and dun dun dun, play the Jeopardy music. There was a TP coming in. Who cancelled it? Okay, Doom cancelled his teleport. Yeah. Got a long cooldown. MSS has Fire Spirits. He has fire spears, but he's just thrown one hitting on Snap. So Snap's attack speed's gonna disappear momentarily. Axe's call.
That is what you sound like.
And the tower is hitting on Phoenix, and there's a Crete wave. I have a feeling that Lelis is actually gonna get some kills here, and then the Doom. Okay, teleported from, like... It's not a very big distance. Wanted to get there in time, but he's still gonna show up. He canceled the teleport. He's gonna go in. They get the call. They're gonna kill Snapfire with some lucky spins. If he doesn't spin, Axe is dead, and that's it. But if they spin, Snap's dead, Axe dies.
The real question here is he going to get both of them with the call? I don't think so.
And Snap walks out from the call. There's the cookie, and Axe dies. But Shaker dropped low. Yeah, so that's that. 2-7 for Quincy. Cruz 3k lead too. Really see that winning lanes is a really big impact in the game.
Just determined going to get to play at all. Because right now Infinity is just a place where they have to make something out of it. Have to make farm happen. When on all 3 lanes their heroes don't say doing that.
Top tower's under attack.
Prada and Raykill trying to hold this mid tower with SVG and Quinn sitting about. They're definitely making their moves toward top. They have deep vision placed down. Jazz is sitting under his tower in safety. J Mari's bottom, so Lelis with his axe. Something big on the courier. Windlace and a wand, so no big items yet.
2 supports coming.
What they can do. Prada can steal the last hits from Lelis. Stun from the Shaker. Lelis gets a beautiful call. There's a Crete wave around, but there's a cookie. Lelis' armor dropping low. Raykill has to move out. Jamari low on mana. Still 4 stick charges. Does he want to use his Doom? He's got Shikuchi. That could... sorry, the Hadouken. Sorry, not Shikuchi. Shockwave. Oh, well, that's not the first time I mixed those two up. But yeah, it's the Hadouken. Stun on Prada, though. Lelis here with a call. Nice Fissure stun. Blockades. The Axe is actually out from this fight because of that. So Prada lives, thanks to the Shaker. Meanwhile, in the topside jungle, Benjaz. The War used his Chronosphere. That's kill for Quinn. But when did they use the Chrono? Did they use the Chrono just for the Bad Rider?
Yeah, just for that. But
Man, you might as well save that.
as long as the bat doesn't appear,
Okay,
no
Lelis, big
aggressive
Doom here.
coming at
Maybe they can even chase him all the way. Quincy crew. Oh, what a beautiful stun. SVG's just on point with all these moves. But Lelis is trying to bait him in. He's still gonna die for it. I mean, he's dead anyway. Daymari, can he TP out? SVG, 1 second for the stun. No, Doom is back home. I also get a lot of bounty runes, but it's for Quincy crew and not for Infinity.
Infinity has only one angle right now. He's really put him in a defensive position where go, and it's worked up until now, but you can see they're just...
Oh, Quinn's like, okay, maybe there's a bit too many to deal with, but they popped the egg, and they're trying to go straight for it. Mandy's around, and there's your egg gone. Quinn got 1 ulti charge, so he's able to jump out or back in if he wants to go for a sneaky kill, because SVG is going to line up for the stun, looking for it, gets 1, gets 2, gets the stun on 2 of them both as well, and they just turn it, they get the 2. Mandy, however, can't kill off Quinn. He lives this time, and SVG on the run. 4 more seconds for Anti-Mage with another blink, and Quinn popped his regen. He's back to full HP. So Mandy's ulti, well, it's all been reversed now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
This is how it's going to look. Anytime that the Doom is down, Quinn is going to be just fine about actually messing. But anytime that
Radiant's bottom tower is under
it's up, well, he's just going to make us instead. Easy, very easy.
Lelis gets the tower and bottom for free with the catapult wave. Or an MSS, there's Benjaz, but here comes the rest of them. The lasso on the Phoenix, and nice Echo Slam into the Snapfire ulti. A lot of ultimates used, but kill is a kill.
Yep, space. The problem is that they claimed so much space. on the triangle when there's still dire observer wards.
Yep. Good vision here. Why Quinn and SVG are feeling comfortable being this deep too. Especially, yes, when that Doom ulti is down. But it's gonna be off. And Mandy just uses ulti to farm a creep wave, and they saw that. But they know that Prada... Oh, this time SVG doesn't actually land the stun. It was a very close one, but Mandy... Oh... There's not even a wet stain.
And it just... You know those moments that you have where your eyes sort of look focused and you stare right through your...
The moment you give me a cream cupcake in my hand and it's gone? Yes.
Yes, basically.
J Marty, nice stun. SVG's just been on point. This Nyx has been doing so much damage here onto Infinity. Another egg popped up, but Doom is gonna burn. He's not gonna burn, and Raykill lives. And the egg doesn't get any kills for them. But Prada is around. Doom has a Blink Dagger now, freshly picked up, and they're just getting their ultis of cooldown. They could just go straight for a kill. Do they smoke up here? They have a smoke on the Shaker. They could definitely go for this. SVG is already hunting in the back. Mandy hiding in the trees. They've got Prada in the trees. Lelis is pushing the wave. This could be big for Infinity, but they need to find the kills because SVG already on the high ground. The ward will be placed down. They've got vision there. Here comes Quinn. Quinn sitting around too. Mandy cutting the waves, actually cutting the trees here. Missed stun by SVG. He was suspecting the anti-mage to come from there. Raykill. He's got the high ground advantage, gets the stun on the Queen, and gets the Void Spirit stunned up with the Doom as well. And Mandy gets to go in a couple right clicks. He gets the kill with the Mana Void. Now SVG and UR both on the run, but what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Can somebody just explain how the hell did you come back from there? You already jumped away, and still somehow his hero is lingering here when he's already jumped out, and nope, you get lassoed. The hell just happened there? I've never ever seen that before.
Me either, and I was so ready to jack it up to a flame break just ahead of him, but no, Benjas doesn't have flame break leveled. That was just some range. Sometimes Papa Gaben gives his little boys some extra range. Oh, I mean, yeah. This definitely is the day of weird things happening. That's one in the book. We have a lot of pages filled from this day. Oh, yeah. This is a whole chapter.
Yes. SVG's been spotted with the sentry. Benjaz is a bit too deep, but Quinn, feeling optimistic, has an Orchid. SVG's still sitting around. And his Courier got killed, though. That Battle Fury is coming online despite losing most of their lanes, almost all of those lanes. Battle Fury is still going to be up in 16 minutes. It's not bad. It's not the best timing, but it's not bad at all.
No, it's not. That's
but the thing
Void is flying himself in a Yasha on top.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Void is farming up, but the biggest thing is that Quincy crew with this Blink Axe should attempt to make plays like they are right now. They're securing a tower that Jawar can just slowly hit down. Can finish off one objective, but they want to play around this Blink Axe for as long as it's efficient.
And is really big because you can't actually do it about that as a just going to get
Radiant's top tower is destroyed. Oh boy.
Benjaz, SVG's around, MSS is also there. Nyx already scouting, finds one. Benjaz goes for the lasso. Doesn't even pull Nyx onto the high ground. Probably could have been a good play because he does have his Vendetta ready now. Just turns around for the stun onto the Bat Rider. But a sentry placed down on the ground. Still surviving for now, and Lelis goes for the blink call, and there we have it. That's a beautiful combo right there. They have the egg in the backline. They should be dead. Doom goes down. Bat Rider still surviving with the Snapfire ulti, zoning them out just enough. And Jawar's coming. Looking for the chrono. Prada is just casually shoveling around. Raykill's right behind him. Lelis, all he needs to do is get vision, but they find the snap, and now they see the Void is here too. So yeah, that's the end of the tail for the Snapfire. And Battle Fury is up on the anti-mage, so time is slowly running out for Infinity. They need to get something big on the AM as soon as possible.
Yep. I'd say time's running out fast, though. All three of the board on the side of Quincy are finding the farm, and really only Mandy who gets the priority here. The right thing, but this Doom needs to be way more careful with where he goes and how he's right now. Man, that Orchid!
Simple solo kill.
No.
Lelis in the tree. Oh. Echo Slam does land in, but it's not doing enough damage. They get the Doom and Void Spirit, but Quinn's just gonna walk it off. Ray is chasing him. Tries to add up a bit to the damage, but it looks like neither side is actually gonna get kills unless we get them here. MSS lasso on the Void. Oh, he's got a Chrono. He's gonna land it. He's gonna land two as well. Parada's just gonna watch as his friends die inside the Timeless Zone. And Lelis dunk in the face.
Lelis gets to sort of
And
peel
Prada.
the entire game apart like an onion now.
Yes.
Every layer, there's more heroes, and you can rip them off. Closer and closer.
Playing around the Axe Blink will lead to good things. 9,000 gold for Quincy crew. Looking for the tie. Really giving Infinity everything they have at this. They don't want a 2-0 for their opponents.
Is it just a dream faceless void game? Is Chronos actually thought, you know, you
It's
get
one
to
of
drop
those.
it, wanna, but no pressure to perfect circle.
You kind of, it's like you get to play a different type of game of Void, and it's more enjoyable because you're not only just hitting creeps, but you can actually enjoy while your team is just destroying them, and they're enjoying the feeling of it, of destroying their opponents. I was like, oh, I got this bubble here, but do I need to use it?
Yeah, just some extra.
Luxury.
Yeah, bubble.
Yeah. Snap is a difficult target by the looks of it, but they eventually have the down. I'm actually stick charges just before the dunk. Yeah.
For shame.
But they also got J Mari. Quinn and SVG at work.
That's the problem. Like, you're counting on the Doom to stay ahead of Quinn, having enough HP to not get blown up in core that you can fight around.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under
But no,
attack.
not the. With Orchid,
Quinn has a
it was
Lincoln's.
with the Lincoln.
Yeah.
Way to go! Radiant's bottom tower is
Kill
completely
this
gone.
man.
That was
Done,
good
kill him.
leadership.
Both.
And SVG, you know, walks into a Bat Rider, sees a Firefly, he sees an opportunity for a stun, but the Orchid's not gonna kill him off. The Cookie doesn't actually heal yet.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower.
They only got a few more hits in, might have been a dead hero there.
But the question here is just, is Infinity going to manage to make,
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
or are Quincy?
We will see in 2 towers.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It is pretty scary to go high ground against it. Still have a lot of spells and
There's a Lelis that they want to get, but they won't get to. There's also SVG just popping smokes. And Quincy crew also coming in with a smoke of their own. SVG just needs to get into a core spot. He's under a sentry though. Mandy counterspell instantly popped up. Yeah, they see SVG located the sentry ward. Probably already realized it with the AM just instantly counterspelling and jumping out. Doesn't want to get orchided. Benjaz. I can see the idea he's doing here, but he's a tiny bit late with this movement towards top.
he's been trying it, and he's been getting killed for it. I've been watching him this journey a lot of times, and then it ends here or here or here because Quinn would show up, blast him out of. It was not pretty, and I'm kind of glad we watched something.
Yeah. This is one of these moments as well. Like, I can see that Infinity are stacking up for a smoke, but nobody has a smoke, and only now they just get it from the courier. So they were buying it when they were already stacked up. So that's a tiny bit of I would say a messy situation, because you want to have your smokes ready when your team is calling for the smoke, instead of let's smoke up, then you stack up, and then you buy the smoke, and then the courier still has to bring it to you.
Well, to be fair, they have like about 1/5 of the map on it right now, so it's very hard for them to not be stacked. Maybe they were just sitting there.
Maybe they just were.
All 3 of our camps so far.
All of our 3 camps are fun. That sounds like such a sad story. Like, this is all we have. Oh.
My lord,
Well,
anti-mage.
a place we used to call home. Prada, Sunray up. Yawar wants to go high ground, gets the snap. Stuns are there. Glyph even used for a bit of extra damage on them. And Mandy shows up, but not enough. Oh no, they've got the Doom silenced up in the backline, and Quinn gets that, but the Chronosphere onto the anti-mage. It's not doing a lot of damage, but they have the egg, and they might be able to follow up. They have the SVG stun available too, and AM has just been left all alone. And another Firefly dropped by Benjes, but the stun from SVG. They got the cookie. That's safe. Now Quincy crew are rolling it onto the high ground. Quinn can finally play aggressive, even if there's so many enemies to face up against, because they know that Anti-Mage is missing. One big piece of the puzzle is gone. Gamer looking for the stun, but he misses it. The Orchid stun ring coming as well. I mean, the Orchid silence and the Sunray. The lasso onto the Axe. They're trying to pull Axe onto there, but they can't get him all the way, can they? He does take some damage. The Echo Slam is keeping the rest of them away. They get Lelis, but they've only got 2 heroes remaining, and it's the Bat and the Snap. And what are these two gonna do? It's not like Batman and Robin, I guess. Well, he's just gonna pop the ulti at least. SVG. There we go. He stuns up Prada. And Benjes is down. And Anti-Mage is spawning to a base with no friendly allies.
This is one of the ways in that we saw him previously. He wants to go in and out of fights. In this game, once you go in, you are committed. No way you're getting out. Give me a little bit of a chance with the dead right now, but yeah, he's just... I want to bash her. We still have outer towers on the other lanes. I'm going to get myself a bloody basher. You guys sort out whatever the hell that is in our board.
Yeah. The convincing thing about Quincy Crew's gameplay here is they're playing against an anti-mage who has taken 0 towers. Every tier 1 is still up. SVG on the hunt. Stun coming from Raidkill. They find the Nyx. Have to kite just a bit longer for the Carapace to run out. Lelis goes in with a beautiful blink stun. Catching 2. And he might just get Mandy. Mandy blinks in deep. And Quinn also goes for the Yule's play. Anti-Mage in the air. He's just going to get burnt down. And Lelis is being healed up by MSS with the Sunray. But the Sunray also runs out. The Amari wants to go in for the fight. The egg has been dropped down too. Lelis finally falls down. The egg is also in trouble. Yawar. He doesn't have his ulti, but they can't blow up the egg. It was so close, but it's so far away. And that is the end for Infinity. They've lost everything. This is starting to look like game. Ultra kill for MSS the Phoenix.
Several just unlucky coincidences there, both for Infinity as well for Quincy Crew actually. The anti-mage would have probably popped there if he didn't get used by Quinn. He got to live like a second longer, but not enough for his blink to get off CD. Amari not getting off that last attack on the egg is... Don't get to get out alive there anyway, but might have some money in the
Keep up this pressure here. Rakel and Mandy, they do get them back, some backup. Doom is up, Batrider is up. Yawar realizes not to stay too long. I like how Quincy Crew is playing very conservative too, that they still respect Infinity even though they're 20,000 gold ahead, that they don't make any stupid mistakes on the enemy high ground. And there goes his smoke on the Doom, so they know that Nyx is definitely somewhere around here, while Quinn is still hitting on the tower. This is really a blind game, like another smoke's been popped. Now they see SVG. Benjas wants to go for the blink, he gets it. America stun, he's still got Yules. He won't be able to get it off, though. However, a tower for a hero.
This is why Quincy has to play so conservative. Oh, and why did... Yeah, well, there's a Batrider.
Here's a bat.
Can't just walk up the high ground with the bat.
Yeah, I think one of the craziest things is because we can see both teams, but if like you have like Faces Void jumping on the spot where every single Infinity hero was there a moment ago when their smokes were popping one by one because of SVG, they don't actually see them, so that would be like that would be such a read if you just they can't see him. They were just outside of vision. They couldn't see MSS just stroll about. Infinity, this is a do or die, but the scan's already out, and SVG and Quinn, they know exactly what to do in this situation. Andy, risky plays. It's gonna be too late. Roche is down. Snapfire ulti is inside the pit. SVG will stun the snap, and Quinn will go with the BKB. Popped on the Snapfire. Prada in big trouble. Cookies himself even closer to his enemies, and the rest are just trying to scramble out. They are being chased up. There's Ray Kill, his Blink Dagger available, but SVG is right behind him. Venjas, oh, the Firefly runs out, so Nyx doesn't get the stun.
Very close. Well, at least it won't cost him stuff. But on the other hand, since they were hovering around there, it also meant Mandy wasn't. It's this indecision that some gives you the ability to.
Hello, Raykill.
Or do you mean bye, Raykill?
Bye, Raykill. And Benjes, yeah.
Ask him bye.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just walked onto the low ground with the high five and just, you know, whistling in the air and just get a bash in the face. Mario, what a play. What an absolute man. Just tries to go for the blink stun play. And here's a chrono with the egg. You're going to get your entire team stunned up. Mandy tries to walk out. Not going to work for you today. Anti-Mage's gone for 70 seconds. GG, well played, is called. Quincy Crew tie up the series 1-1. They do not give Infinity the enjoyment of getting a 2-0 against this caliber of a team. So Quincy Crew tie it up. And they walk home with not completely empty pockets.